Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button, get that bell notification on for the channel, and make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. We're following this car across our highway interchange that's going over top of those two small towns we built a little while ago, and we're gonna drive to those small towns through our secondary ore industry that we built a few episodes ago. And the reason why we're going out this way is because we're going to do something a bit similar. We need more oil supply for the city, especially out on this part of the city, because we have two factories that are in desperate need of oil supply, and I think they're just having some difficulties getting that oil over to this side of the city, seeing as the oil industry is on the other side of town, and the trains can only do so much. So, and we've done everything we can to kind of aid that supply by adding in all those cargo train lines right beside the factories that need them. But sometimes there's just not enough plastic to go around. So that's what we're gonna kind of do really quickly, and then hopefully we're gonna have time, because I don't really want to make it like a super 5-star oil industry. I think it's just important to get that supply into the city. Then we're going to kind of go over to Elgin, which is in the suburbs, and we are going to... Oh wow, look how beautiful this is. Oh, there's a tree right in the middle of the road. And we are going to do that, or build up that town. So, now that we arrived at our destination, which was out over here, this was a really nice drive, but these trees are in the road, so let's make sure we get rid of them. Don't know why that happened, but it is what it is. So I was looking at where we're gonna build this oil industry. So if we go to here, we can kind of see our resources, and there's some out this way, but that's pretty far away from the city. And then there was some over here, which is our current oil industry. There's some out this way, which I was really considering, because we just built out this road that kind of connects to the outside world, which I'm not sure anyone's using, which is kind of good. And I was really debating it, but I was thinking, because we're going to build a town out this way, I was thinking, we could just build a bridge across this river, have this town be supplying the oil for the region. That's kind of why this town exists out here. But not enough natural resources. What does it need? Oh, it's not in a fertilized area. I will fix that. But anyway, so I was thinking maybe that's like the reason this town exists, but I don't really want to have factories up this way. I was thinking maybe we can make it more of a bit of a farming community. So where else can we build it? This is also on the opposite side of the city where we need it to be. So the two factories that are having issues are over here and then over here. So if we go back to our resources, we have some oil right here. So we already have some industry areas out this way, a ranch and some factories. So I was thinking it's just pretty easy. We're just going to get a road to continue it this way, and then utilize the space over here for our secondary oil industry. So let's get started on that. First things first is we're going to need to extend this road out. So let's go to about here, and we're going to need to make sure we redo our lanes here, because definitely messed them up. All right, so we're going to go to there, and then we're going to take a turn, and I think we're going to go under. So just page down a bit. Let's go to 5 and turn anarchy on. Okay, let's see how that does. Yeah, I didn't actually make this elevated rail. Oh, some of it is. So let's just switch the rest of it over. There we go. So we're gonna definitely need to lower it a bit more. So we're just gonna grab we're just gonna grab move it. We're just going to grab these two nodes, and we're just going to put it down to the level we need it to be. It's probably more than enough. And the light is just peeking out. Okay, so let's go there then. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to make this a smooth slope. Whoops. There we go. It's pretty nice. And then from here, we're just going to continue it out a bit more. Okay, never mind, I didn't want to do that. Let's take that out. And we're going to just draw it in ourselves. We're going to go back to ground level. Okay, that works. It's a bit steep, but we can fix that. And then we're going to come out this way. Now I think we were planning on building some sort of town out this way, but I'm guessing we're probably going to want to get an interchange off of this, but that'd be really tricky. So let's plan to have a connection out over here. So this is where the road's going to diverge into two different roads then. So we're going to take our industrial road, our smaller one, and we're just going to draw just straight lines off of it. And we'll see what comes up when the time is needed. So let's just lower this point a bit more. There we go, a bit smoother of a transition. Okay, so I'm just going to smooth out this terrain a bit. And I am a little worried that, you know, having these cows out this way might not be the best with the oil industry right there, which is true. So I think maybe what we're going to do is we're just going to move some of this over. Get them a bit farther away. And now they're going to walk all over there, which is so funny how it works. And then let's just get a grain silo out that way, and got a bit of a cow migration. That's so funny. Okay, so let's redo a bit of this. So I think we're just going to take out those two. Then we're going to get a free-formed road, and we're just going to kind of go like that. And then let's just kind of go up and around like that. All right. So from this point, let's go here actually. Let's get a straight road. That's where the main building's going to be. And then let's get some buildings out this way. Yeah, okay, this is gonna work. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna make this actually a dirt road because I think the dirt road is like a bit nicer when you're going into like the extraction areas. So we're just gonna kind of go up to there, and then we're gonna split off into this way as well. And then let's have one kind of go right through the middle. Yeah, that's gonna work great. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go to our industry area, and since we've already gotten this to level 5, it's going to be pretty easy just to build up to the necessary requirements. And you know what? I thought this was going to be a lot smaller. So maybe we get the main building out over here. I think that would make sense to have it like right off the edge, wouldn't it? Like right off the end. But it would be nicer to get the extraction buildings over there. So yeah, let's move this. Whoops, no, not that. Oh darn, we're gonna have to paint the industry area first. Okay, so I think this is more than enough. We're just looking for this to supply the area over this way a bit more. So yeah, we can definitely fix this. Just move this stuff over. and then we'll need to move some of these over as well. So how about we start with the road, and we'll just get it to curve over this way. Yeah, that looks nice. And then this train is probably going to need to go over this way a bit more. Just make sure it remains connected. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so now let's actually get our production in here. What am I looking for? So let's get maybe some barracks right across the street from the main building. It's a bit of a crazy house, but I mean, I don't really see another place to put it. You know what? We should have just left the road the way it was, and then just bring it out to, just bring it up to here, then over like that. And then we'll move this building right here. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so we got some workers' barracks for the oil industry. And let's get it all to the same height. Here we go. And then let's go back into our area here. Maintenance building. So I think the maintenance building should go right off of this main road here. Would only make sense, right? Okay, pretty neat building. So now we're gonna need some pumps, and I think these large oil drilling rigs are probably the way to go. So let's just get one large one, maybe a couple smaller ones out over here, just to kind of aid the look of the area a bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Maybe let's move this one over there. Oh, yeah, we're gonna need water out this way. Okay, so now that we have the oil production, now we need to actually go into the whole reason why we're building these, is we need to produce plastic. So let's get our first plant over here, and looks like we're not in the industry zone, so I guess we can move it over, or we could place it right over here. Let's see what that looks. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. I don't really think they'd build it onto the hill. I'm trying to keep it away from over this way, so let's just repaint our industry area a bit more. And we'll go out to over here. Yeah, that works. And yeah, you know what? I actually really like that. That's gonna work out great. So it'll just take some time for them to get oil going to make plastic. But it's great that we've already kind of started on with 5-star industry availability, because now we don't need to kind of use the lower level plastic stuff. So probably gonna need a couple of these. So like one of these might be nice, just right beside the first oil industry, or the plastic plant, naphtha cracker plant, I think is what they're called. So that kind of goes with that area, and I think over here we're just gonna get some more traditional storage. Yeah, maybe let's just go for a bit of these smaller ones. Maybe 2 of these. Yeah, okay, so I'm just going to use move it to kind of get them in line. So they look like they're one single plant. So let's just grab this. Yeah, that works. Okay, and we already have a train stop pretty close by, so I don't feel too bad about like not getting a train station over here or anything like that. But let's take a quick peek if there's anything else we want to add in here. Like an oil industry storage area, probably a good idea. Yeah, let's put it right here. That works. It kind of fills in the space as well. And there's nothing else we really need. We could add another barracks in somewhere, but I'm not really sure if we should. I mean, we could add some more over there, but yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it. Again, this is just to kind of get more plastics into the market. So let's just kind of smooth out the area a bit more before we leave it for the day. We're probably going to come back to it next episode, just make sure everything's okay with it. Whoa, come on. There we go. And then let's smooth out this area a bit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to use our leveling tool a bit to kind of take out this hill. So we just take this hill back a bit when you're kind of doing leveling projects, and then use the smoothing tool, like come back at it. It just makes it look a bit more natural. Oops. We're gonna just take this one back a bit more. There we go, much better. Smooth that out. So we're probably gonna need to draw in a road connection over here for when we build the town out this way. But it's definitely looking like we're gonna need to get some type of interchange connection over here in order to actually access this town. But that's fine, and all these trucks are doing well. Yep, okay, so hopefully those plants will finally get their plastics they've been so desiring. So if you have a name for this facility, Highland Refining Site, you can name this oil industry. And if you name it, you can change anything you want in it. So if you want me to add something special to it, let me know. But there's one other thing I want to do quickly before we kind of go into building of Elgin, is I noticed that these buildings earlier had some problems with the fact that we're right beside this. Because if we come into this tab, we look at the pollution, there's a bit of pollution over here. So when I originally zoned this, I realized that these were factories. I knew that they were, but I figured they're pretty low pollution factories, so they might not cause any issues. So it doesn't seem like there's issues now, but there might be in the future. So this building I really want to keep because it's so unique looking on this corner. But these two I think I might change into something else. Oh, we have an open space as well. So let's just do some selection here. I'm just going to take out those ones, and we're going to put in high density commercial. And hopefully just those two buildings are at like the maximum of the pollution circle. So hopefully that will kind of help out that a little bit. Oh, and then I also wanted to rezone this into high density commercial. But other than that, I think everything else is normal. And we are going to need some more power. I know we added some windmills around, but I think we're going to need something a bit more substantial. So we've been adding solar plants over here. So I think we can just add in another one out this way. And that should help out a lot. Neat, okay. And we do have some open spaces still that we were saving, but I guess we'll try to fill them in at episode 100, which is supposed to be the last episode of the city. I'm gonna kind of take it as long as we need to go for that that episode. So if there's anything you want me to if there's anything you want me to add into the city that you want to see, let me know down in the comment section below. So this one is still having issues because it's not really producing much. So I think we can probably take this one out. Or there's a trick. I think it's a bit more of a cheat. You can just kind of paint in fertile land. Which if you notice, this land should start turning a bit more fertile, but I don't really want to re-add that in because I think that's a bit more of a cheating thing. Anyways, we're also going to get some more farming stuff out this way anyway. So I think next episode we're going to build this town. I think this episode I want to look at expanding Elgin to include this lake. It's a pretty cool looking area. If we go to the topography, it's a bit hilly, so I just want to kind of just expand around the lake. But it's going to definitely mean that we have to destroy some of these homes and reposition things. So let's first look at getting a road around. So I think I want it to get a tree-lined road. Yeah, we're going to definitely need to destroy those homes. So I think we're going to start on this side instead. So I think the church, we're going to move back a bit. This used to be the edge of the city. And then we're going to get a road connection in over this way. So I think we'll follow this terrain line. It's pretty high up from the lake. Yeah, let's oh, come on. There we go. Let's redo that a bit. Maybe let's go off of this terrain height. Still pretty low, or pretty high up off the lake. So let's go even lower. What am I doing? It's over here. Oh, come on. There we go. That's much better. Okay. So let's continue this out. And we're just going to kind of surround the lake with this road. I think right here we're going to kind of go the other way. Maybe get a bit more of a park out this way. And then we're going to come back around the other side. Yeah, and then maybe let's curve out this way. And back. Okay, yeah, that looks really good. This is a bit wavy, but maybe that's something we can straighten out a bit. Yeah, this is gonna work out. So we got a bit of a beach over here, which is pretty nice. Maybe we can smooth out the terrain a bit and actually make it a beach. Nice. Yeah, that looks great. So let's just do a bit of terrain work before we start building over here. So my idea for this area is that it's kind of more of like I don't really know the term for it. A nice looking small town, really. I don't know if there is really a term. But I think we might leave this as a park, maybe. It's like a historical site of the town of Elgin. We do have this old riverbed. I bet in the winter this would probably flood a bit. So let's take our road again and let's elevate this section right here. Yeah, so theoretically, in the winter after the snowpack melts, there would... Whoa, let's undo that. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button, that's why. I'm trying to get... No, come on. There we go. I'm trying to get that level. There we go, that's good. And then I grab that. Not sure if it really did anything, but kind of ruining it a bit. Okay, you get the point. Let's start looking how we're going to connect this up. So I think we're going to start off by just using move it here. We're going to select, first of all, just make sure you deselect everything because we were using it earlier. We're going to grab all of this. Oh, I think I misclicked there. So hold shift and grab all of that because I really want this to be the end of the town, or of the area. Okay, and then we're gonna grab this node. We're gonna push that up like that, and then oh, there's a hospital up here, or a clinic. We're gonna need to move that. So let's just move that. I don't know, right here in the corner. And then we're going to need to redo some of these roads. There's a bus up here. That's not good. Okay, so let's just grab all of this and put it to this height. Right, and I think we're gonna need to move this. Oh, come on. So unfortunately, we're just gonna need to use move it to delete those. So the church will be right at the end of this road. And then let's delete these. These homes are going to need to go anyways. And then from here, I think what's going to happen is we're going to take our nice little road here, and we're just going to kind of branch off around it. This should totally be a one-way road. Let's just do tree lined, or grass lined. And let's upgrade this. Oh, darn, wrong thing. Okay, and then from over here, something fun like that. And then we're definitely going to need to make this smoother. just check out the terrain a bit because it's a bit funky. Yeah, okay, so let's just make this all the same height. So let's just grab all of these nodes. And let's put them to the same height as the church. Nice. And then we're gonna just smooth out the terrain this way. Much, much, much easier. Much nicer looking area as well. Okay, so now let's smooth out this area a lot now because this is pretty much on a cliff. Whoops. Oops, did not mean to take it out that far. So let's put it back 2 and just use the smoothing tool. Okay, so I think we're gonna leave that road up there. But I think we're gonna get a connection to these roads over here. You know what? I don't like this road. I think we're gonna take out this road. And I think it means we're gonna need to redo a bus line here. Yeah, so this one's supposed to go over here, so let's just... So it's just kind of curving around, eh? So why don't we just add a stop then? This red line comes over here. Let's just move that stop. Yeah, let's just drag out a stop over here as well. Yeah, this is gonna work. Okay, so now we just have 3 stops over there, and that bus line, which is just a collector, will really help out. So all those houses are gonna get destroyed as we sim along, and this street can probably continue upwards. Just like that. And then we're gonna need to redo the zoning on this section of land. So let's just undo all of that. Oh, whoa, I didn't even realize I clicked the wrong road. There we go. Okay, so let's re-add the zoning over here. So there'll be houses over there, but right on this corner, I mean, this corridor is all housing. So I think we need to change that. So let's take out some of this housing on this main collector. And we will redo the zoning on it. Okay, looking nice, looking nice. As we're doing that, let's take a look at post office availability out here. So we do have a post office. Okay, so I want to move this up to just opposite the clinic here. So I think this intersection is going to be a bit bigger than previously anticipated, at least. So let's just upgrade that to a 2-lane road, and we're going to need to do some dedicated turning lanes. There we go. That's good. And now let's just use move it, and we're just going to, oh, come on, adjust this connection. Nice. Okay, so back to move it here. Let's just take all these nodes that we have, and let's make this a smooth slope. Didn't really do much, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a node in, because I did stretch this road out pretty far. Let's just add a node in right there. Oh. Something happened. That's not good. Let's make this a middle node. There we go. And let's just redo that. Slope objects. There we go. And I think actually I want this one specifically just to be a bit lower. So maybe we do the slope from here. There we go. So yeah, the bus will figure itself out. And then, I mean, I don't think we need anything like that. We took out the cemetery. So that's something we're gonna need to put back in. So I'm just gonna put it there, and then we're gonna just move it. Whoa. Undo. There we go. So that's where we need the cemetery to go. So that means we can pull this road out. There we go. That works. Ish. Okay, and then over here, not too sure what we're going to do with this space, but that's not going to be today's problem. Oh no, there's housing over here. No, get out, get away. Sorry, people. Okay, so this is just going to be kind of like a park. So I think we'll just finish off this little square, and then we will sign off for the episode. So let's take a quick peek at what we could do to add some things in here. And I think the first thing we should do is add in a pathway right here. That kind of does that. And then, oh, this needs to be straightened out as well. That works great. So the one thing I'm thinking of is, I think this shouldn't be a one-way road. I want this to be a normal road. But since this is one way, what should we do with this road? And I think we should make this a 2-lane road at least. Oh darn. Yeah, without a median is kind of what I was going for. Yeah, I think that works. And then we're going to need to add that pathway back in, because that was a silly move. Perfect. And then maybe just some fun features. I like doing this with rocks because it kind of makes one big boulder. Oh, I didn't mean to close it off there. My bad. And then let's just get some nice mature trees over this way. Okay, and I think we'll just kind of leave it like that. And we got ourselves the beginning of a nice town, at least a town expansion, which is the town of Elgin. And I think that's what we're going to kind of do next episode. So in this episode, what we did is we built up our plastic industry, and then we also expanded Elgin. which will definitely come in handy for the look of the whole town as a whole when we kind of go over like when we do the overview of the whole city of New Lancaster and its surrounding region in episode 100, which is coming up pretty soon. It's sad the city's coming to an end, but that's where we're going to kind of end today's video, kind of expanding this town a bit, planning out 2 little park zones over here. So build over here and then over this way, which is already level 2. I don't think we're going to get much more than that, but I think we're probably going to need a bit more oil out this way, so I think we're going to upgrade this one to a bit of a larger, yeah, that's going to work. All right, so we built our little oil industry, which is really nice. I mean, oil isn't nice, but it's going to be really nice for the city, that's for sure. And then we also built our town around the lake. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know if you want to name the secondary oil industry in the comment section below, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. Peace out.